Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Tide head coach told me before the game this is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. But not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he's taking them to where they thought they could go. But he has got to get out to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Rebels headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1. If they change it all.
Turning on the Jets. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Sells the run, looking to pass. Makes the grab. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running it.
A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Stepping to the right. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
They run the reverse. And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Finds his back in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
All over him immediately.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have...
Almost touchdown, Crimson Tide! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. That's reeled in. It's Odom. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Had to force that one.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Rush right in his face. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Great job by the defense.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads it left. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Here comes that Alabama offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. They'll ride him again. There's some daylight. There he goes. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already caught? And he's got room. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Handoff again. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. Wanting to move the chains. Here comes Alabama on 4th. Always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First play of this drive. Makes the pass. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Takes it the other way. Inside. Touchdown, Bama! Took it all the way back to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Looking for room. It's Lindsey. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on fourth down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Great place to start for this offense. Changing the routes with his receiver. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. Left side is Edwards. Into the end zone. Touchdown tie.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Cook. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
When you play zone coverage, and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. Inside the touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the counter. Got some green grass. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground. And boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll go with a direct snap. Knocked down immediately. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Out of the shotgun on third down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
I think for the quarterback,
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But, maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Got his man. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Rebels are marching down the field. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And wings it incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
He's going to run it. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He got it right inside the pylon. He'll try to tack on one more.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Henderson. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Got enough for the first down. Nice move. Creates some space. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Play action on first down. He'll get rid of it. Right side, it's Edwards. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Daniels. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little...
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. This offense has it with really good field position. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Right back to it. Turning it on. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Turns it upfield. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Swamped immediately. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're in 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Under pressure. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires left. This time it's complete. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
That's a great sign for this offense.
Going downfield for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rebels. On to attempt the try. And it's perfect. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Fresh set of downs going up top. They're all over him. And down he goes. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Second down, gonna throw it. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Tight end now in motion. Sells to fake. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Rodgers. Hits the afterburners. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. Alabama pushing the tempo. On second and goal, he carries again. Just hammer it with this running back again. He noses his way into the end zone. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, gonna throw it. Going over the top. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Trying to take it back. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Cincinnati taking on the number 4 team, the Arizona State Sun Devils. And it's Cincinnati in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
The number 1 key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Throws for the tight end. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Left side is Odom. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide ready to roll on offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Looking for running room. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about it.
Rush is on. He's going to take off. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. He'll try to do it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. And the rarely seen illegal forward pass penalty brings up 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He turns it loose to the left. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Rebels come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wants to throw one first. Look out! He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Designed runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on 4th. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Edwards. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Quarterback will keep it. Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. Left side is Odom. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. That last connection just a hair short of the 1st down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. And they swarm him under. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Leaves it short.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing complete.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Finds a man in the middle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Rebels offense is back on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Knight. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
2nd and long here. Hits inside. It's Lindsey. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Rebels want to move quickly. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. And the RPO got it. Bounding over the top. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown time. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Lucky to get it off.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Takes the handoff, it's Daniels. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Knight. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
You know, on a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it's a 4th down.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's changing the play. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make them feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
He's got the back in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
It's It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively. You've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Give to the back. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Straight ahead, it's Daniels. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might as well run him again. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the 4th quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. That's a great situation to try to run the ball.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass, it's Knight. Oh, pressure's coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Got some room to run. Smashes ahead. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Pass is incomplete, the clock is down to 9.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more